everybody. It's April 30th. Stitch Mania starts tomorrow, May 1st, and I have lots of plans. And I've got it all organized. I'm Jen, half of Stitching Social. You've come to the YouTube channel Stitching Social, but I'm only half of it because my sister and I make videos together. And together we're Stitching Social, but she's not doing Stitch Mania this year, so I'm just gonna do this video by myself, tell you what my plans are. It's crazy, so I've never done Stitch Mania before. I have lots of reasons why, and I have lots of reasons why I'm doing it. I just wanted to join in. So, for me, Stitch Mania is 9 new starts, and so I'm going to be starting something every Wednesday and every Saturday. And I still haven't decided how I'm going to set these videos up. If I'm going to do videos, if I'm going to do posts on Instagram, I don't know. And I just keep thinking about it. And the longer I'm thinking about it, the more I'm postponing it. And it's going to be May 1st before I know it. So, I might as well just make this video all about my 9 new starts that I'm going to do. And if I make short clips, I make short clips. If I don't, I don't. Those of you who have watched our channel before, you know that I'm expecting. And I have 4 weeks left. So, yeah. So, this is crazy. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if I'm going to get all 9 done. I don't know. But I want to do it. I want to participate. And that's the main thing, is for me to participate, because I feel like I missed out a little bit on the 24 hours of cross stitch and previous years of doing Stitch Mania. So this year I've decided to bite the bullet. I've got more patterns than I know what to do with. So basically how I figured out how many I was going to do was I looked at the calendar and thought what was manageable. And I thought more than one a week was manageable. Because so my plan is to try and do a small project on Wednesdays, and that's what I'll be starting on Wednesdays. And then on Saturday I'll do something a little bit bigger, because I'll have up until the following or upcoming Wednesday when I start a smaller project to maybe get some actual stitching done on it. So we'll see. And of course, baby could come and I could get only 3 done. Like, I don't know how many is going to get done. So I'll do what I can, and there's no rules in cross stitch. So let's get started. So going back to what I was saying before. I set out, I kind of went through my stash, and I first went through all my kitted up projects. There's no shortage. I have tons of kitted up projects. So I went through those, laid them all out, and I thought, okay, well, some of them are very special to me, and I don't want to start them during the Stitch Mania. I wanted to be able to devote a little bit more time to them. So I put those aside, and so then I was like, okay. And then I basically just went through my stash, the things that I don't have kitted up, and what do I love, what calls to me, and I just laid it all out. And then I had to narrow it down to 9, because I thought maybe 3 a week would be a little bit too much for me, considering it's my first year and considering a baby's coming soon. So I came up with 9. So let me show you what I got. So there's going to be lots of crinkling here in this video. So what I've done is I've made a, in my journal that I take notes for all the Flosstube videos that Alison and I do together and everything, I put down all my plans, and then, yeah. And then I put everything in a big tote bag. This is a 31 tote bag. So I put everything into here so that all I have to do, honestly, like throughout the summer, is if projects aren't finished, because they probably won't be, I'm just going to take this bag with me when I go somewhere, and then that way I can literally have everything at hand, and I don't have to worry. I have lots of other whips too, but we're not going there. So, maybe one day I'll have a big whip parade, but until then, I don't care how many whips I have. So, okay, and one thing I still have to get together is a bag full of like 1 or 2 Q-snap sizes, and I still have to get like needles and scissors, like to have like an Oceans bag, so that'll be in with this, because I'm not going to put a pair of scissors with each project. Like, I'm not going to put a pack of needles with each project. I don't need to, right? So I'm going to try and keep everything together. We'll see. I think it's going to be good. The bag's got lots of room in it for stuff, so I think I'm fairly organized. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to start tomorrow, I can't wait. This was really painful to kit all these things up and then not start them. Like, I was so excited to start everything. So, okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, and I put sticky notes to remind myself, like, okay, date 1, number 2, number 3, you know, those kinds of things. So the first thing I'm going to stitch is this project, and it's called Lovebird by Just Another Button Company, and a lovely lady named Betty gifted me this pattern, sent it to me in the mail. So there's the chart. And I have stitched, you can actually see it right up top there, another one, because there's several Just Another Button Company birds that look just like this. So, but obviously they're different. So I want to stitch Lovebird. So when Betty saw me stitching the other bird, she said, hey, I have the cardinal, would you like it? And yes, I would love it. So she sent it to me, and it's even got the buttons. So that's great. So I've got a working copy in all my projects. I'm totally like, I want to start this tonight. I haven't done any stitching today, so I've been saving it. Okay, and I don't know if I should show you the fabric that I'm gonna stitch it on. No, that's too much detail. See, I don't even know what I'm doing. I haven't done this before, so you'll just have to bear with me. So that's the first project that I'm stitching. Yeah, maybe the threads and because some of the threads I'm substituting. I'm not doing all the specialty threads. I'm substituting some, and I even wrote them down on each pattern, like on my working copy, what I'm doing each symbol for. Like, I've even thought that out. The only thing I don't have is like my center marked. If I start in the center or on the side or upper left or right, bottom, whatever. Like, I don't have that planned out, but generally it's not that hard to figure it out. I'll measure again just to make sure. But, okay, so that's what I'm going to start tomorrow. On Saturday, I'm going to start, May 4th, I'm going to start Welcome Spring by Brenda Gervais. And, again, I'll show you all the threads and fabric, like, I don't know. I don't even know when, because I don't even know. If I just kept thinking about when I was going to do things, I wasn't going to make the video. So, you've all seen this pattern. And I really love how it's finished, and I even really love the ruffle on the edge, like the way it's kind of like, I don't know, I might try that, but you'll have to, this is one of the bigger projects, so you'll just have to wait and see what I end up finishing it with. And this is like, because it's bigger, it's going to be my Saturday, one of my Saturday projects. So yeah, so Welcome Spring by Brenda Gervais. And actually, this is perfect, because I've been really wanting to start this, and I have all of the, all the called for floss. It even calls for some Valdani. I have everything. And this Sunday, May 5th, I have a local retreat that Crafty Kim organizes. There's a Facebook group, Hamilton Stitch In. I can link it below if you're interested. If you are Canadian and you live in the Hamilton area or GTA and you're willing to drive. I think it might be full for this Sunday, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's a Facebook group, and that's where all the updates are listed on there. Kim posts there, and we do it every couple of months or ish when we can, because we do it in a rec center, and it's kind of hard to always. Anyways, I'm getting off track. I've got 9 things to show you, so I better hurry up. But so there's that, and the point of bringing the retreat up is because I'm going to be working on the Sunday that we're at the retreat. So I'm really excited for that. And I got some really nice linen fabric for it. Really nice. Oh, I better put them back in order. Oh my gosh, that would really mess me up. Okay, then on Wednesday, May 8th, I'm just thinking about all these dates in May, and I'm just like, oh my god, I hope I get to these things that I want to get to, because those of you who have watched know that I've been cross-stitching like crazy, just like blitzing, trying to get stuff done, because I think my stitching time is going to disappear. We'll see. Okay, so on Wednesday, May 8th, I saw this. This was one of the okay, so I bought this on one of my trips to Gita's in Port Credit, and I bought it on my way out. Like, I saw it on the wall, and I was like, oh, I need to go back and buy that. So that was one of the things that I went back and bought. And it was just so beautiful. And actually the owner's mom stitched the model. And I've been wanting to stitch it for a while. Okay. I don't know why I took it into the plastic, but here it is. It's Lizzie Catelynn that I love, Snippet. And I just think it's really, really, really pretty. And there's actually a conversion for the Canadian flag. And I've used that Canadian flag before in a Lizzie Kate pattern that is, where is it? Oh, it's upstairs. Is it up? Yeah, oh no, it's not upstairs. You know what? You can't see it. It's fine. It's okay. It's one of those pillows that are up. It's one of those pillows that are right up there. That one right there. You can see like a tiny little flag. There's a witch sitting on the shelf. But there's a summer pillow. I'm not going to get up, but excuse me. So, okay. So that's what I'm going to do on May the 8th. And I picked my own colors for it. And they're really awesome, if I do say so myself. So, stay tuned for that. I can't wait to get to that one. I've been really wanting to start it. Okay. And then on Saturday, May 11th, I'm just looking down here at my notebook because I can't remember 9 things. That's way too many. The fourth thing that I'm going to start is All Around the Maypole by Prairie Moon. And this is a chart that I bought from McKenna, Stitching in Sequins, on her Attic Needlework Last Chance Facebook group. And I've got some real gems from her. Like, I've had to cut myself off a little bit. She knows that because I have so much. She doesn't have any sympathy for me, though. Okay, so this is Prairie Moon, All Around the Maypole. And this will actually be my very first Prairie Moon stitch piece. Sorry about the glare. So that'll be my first Prairie Moon. And I've changed lots of the colors. This one took me quite a while to figure out what I was going to do. All in all, I think that it was time consuming getting all these projects together. But I know that my schedule is going to get really busy and I'm not going to have time. I'm not going to have an hour and a half to sit down and kit something up. So now I've done all the work. So like, I don't know. I really am loving even the process. Like, it was a lot of work to, like I said, to do all this organization. But now, like, I've done the work and it's going to be so much easier to grab things. So I'm glad I did that. Okay. So then, after the Prairie Moon piece on Wednesday, May the 15th, so like that Prairie Moon piece, I consider that to be a little bit of a bigger one. So then I'm back down, oh, it's kind of small. Yeah, this is a small one. May 15th, I'm going to do Mice in the Sewing Room by Brenda Gervais. And I've had this chart for a while too, that I've been wanting to stitch. And yeah, I had to change some of the colors. We're just looking at my notes, my working copy there. Okay. Sorry. So we got Mice in the Sewing Room. And I just love, I have several charts that are basically all about sewing and notions and like, you know, crafting and stuff. And I just think, I saw this, like, it's an old, not an older chart, but I saw it and I was just thinking, oh, 2017, yeah. And I just haven't really had the excuse to start it because I've, you know, I guess been doing other stuff. So now I get to start it. So that's what I'll be starting on May the 15th. And then that takes me to May the 18th, which is a Saturday. So this is a little bit of a bigger project, and it's called, I don't know if I've seen it before very much, but this is one of McKenna's charts that she was selling, I think. Yeah, this is another one that I bought from her. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And it's called Tomato Season by Not Forgotten Farm. And until I saw her post it on her Facebook group, I never had seen it before. The picture isn't very good, but that's basically what it's going to look like. Tomato Season. by Not Forgotten Farm. And this is a chart that I can't remember now. I think I'm doing the DMC for it because it just calls for DMC. Yeah. So, which I was a little surprised because you would think that her skirt would be in Specialty Floss and the tomato, but yeah, it's just DMC, and I think it's going to be lovely. I think it's going to be really lovely with the fabric that I picked. So, yeah. And I've been really looking forward to stitching this. There's just not enough time in the day. I just want to start it all now. Like, now I'm like, oh, I know I want to start this first, but no, I've made plans. I think this is going to be totally up my alley. The Stitch Mania business. Okay, so that takes me down to the Wednesday, which is May 22nd. And this will be my 7th start, which is this one. And this one, oh, I've been wanting to start this for so long. It's a pattern by With Thy Needle and Thread, and it's called Boughs of Holly. And here it is here. That's what it looks like. And I think this past winter, winter, Halloween, fall, I wanted to stitch this, but I didn't have enough time. And then I kind of like to stitch the season, like seasonally. So, but then I find that leaves me in a bit of a predicament because I don't have it stitched and finished within the season. Like, I have lots of pieces that I finish just as the season wraps up, and then I can't really enjoy it. So I was in a bit of a predicament this year. I didn't get a chance to start it, but I'm starting it for Stitch Mania. So I'm very happy about that. I started to run out of project bags. So this project bag is like something from the Bay or something, some cosmetic. It's like a cosmetic bag, see? But it doesn't matter what you put your things in because I have Ziploc bags in here too. Okay. Put that back in the right spot. So once I start that, then I'm going to be at May 25th. And keep in mind, I'm due May 24th. That's if I make it to May 24th. I don't know. Some days I'm like, I don't think I can get any bigger. And then, like, I look down today and I'm like, yup, you can get bigger. Like, I don't know. This is a good distraction because all I've been doing is thinking about when the baby is going to come. So now I get to think about which day I'm going to start these things. So I'm looking forward to a bit of a distraction. So May 25th, the day after I'm due. I hope I don't see May 25th. But I will be starting my 8th thing, which is a Santa Claus Mill Hill kit. And I actually kitted this up and I was going to start it on Christmas Day. But with all the family festivities going on Christmas Day, I didn't actually, like, I brought it with me. I had it all ready to go, but I didn't actually start it. Like, I had my working copy and everything. So I decided I'm going to start it for Stitch Mania. And is that, yeah, Charms, oh, okay, yeah. I just pulled it out of the order. And I've just put it in this little tiny project bag that I reused from, I think, a pair of socks or something. And here it is here. And I think it's just adorable. Like, if you've been watching for a while, you know that I love the Mill Hill kits. And I try to do one pretty much, I've been doing the snowflakes, one every year for Christmas time. I've got only two done now. Like, it's not much of an effect on the tree, but I thought this was kind of cute too. I'll still get a snowflake and try and do it. But I don't have that yet. So this is, here's Santa right there. That's a better shot. So, yeah, and, like, who doesn't love Mill Hill kits? And you don't have to stitch it on the paper. I like stitching on the paper. Alison doesn't like stitching on the paper. She's mentioned before that she likes to, like, substitute some linen. And to each their own. I just think it's so cool with the beads and everything. And they don't take me very long. And this one too. This is like I picked two and even though this is a Saturday project, I picked a small one because I was like thinking to myself, I don't actually get to it. Like, I'm not going to be heartbroken, obviously. So I'll be busy and overtired. Okay, so then I hope I don't see May 29th. Still pregnant. That sounds bad. That sounds bad. I just hope that I have the baby before May 29th. I'm going to see May 29th. So this will be my last start, which is number 9, which is a Wednesday start, which is, oh, this chart I've had for so long, and I should have put it closer to the beginning because I really like it. I don't know. Maybe, no, I can't cheat. I was going to say, well, maybe if I finish one, then I can. When I was kitting this up, like I'd already decided, okay, this one's really small, I'll put it at the end. And I thought, I kitted it up and I thought, I love it. I just want to start it like now. So it's called Mini Summer by the Sunflower Seed. And it calls for a button, but I don't have the button, but I think it's going to be beautiful without the button. And I've changed all the colors. Pretty sure I changed them all. And yeah, and I'm going to record the colors that I do change things to, just in case anybody wants the conversion for it. So I can share that. So that's my 9th start. Oh, I just love them all equally. I just want to, and there's other charts too that I have. Like I have so many charts that I wanted to add into this, but I'll get to them eventually. I have some really special things that I have kitted up, and I'll get to those. I had to save a few things, like I don't want to start everything and ruin the excitement. Oh, I'm looking in the bag. This one's in like a shopping bag. How convenient. So that's it. That's my plans. I hope I didn't bite off more than I can chew. I think it's doable because I've been stitching tons and I can do it. I can do it. And even if I only get a couple of stitches in, that's great too, because I've done all the work, like I said, kitting everything up, and it's all like totally ready to go. So if I don't start it in May, I can start it in the summer or whenever I have some quiet time. So like I said, I've said a couple times in this video, I don't know how I'm gonna keep you updated. I'm not one on my Instagram. I'm simply X Stitching on Instagram. I'll link it below. I'm not one to post progress pictures, so I don't know if I'm gonna post like a little 30-second video. I don't know how to do stories. And I don't really have time to figure that out. I can't really take that on. Even though it's probably really easy. So we'll see. The other option is that the other thought, let me know what you think down below in the comments, what I should do to keep you posted. Because I'm so indecisive right now, I keep going back and forth. The other thought was that I turn the camera around and I film just a little blurb like, oh, this is what I'm starting today, or this is what I've done today. I do it at the end of the day. The end of the day is probably my best bet because I have a 4-year-old and I devote all my time to her when she's around. So when she's in bed, that's kind of my quiet time to like film a video, or Alice and I get together. So let me know what how should I keep you posted? Because I feel like 9 projects at the end, like, I don't know, in a month or 2, it's way too many to like go through and show you everything. So I want to try and do something, but then I might fall off the face of the earth because I might be in the hospital. So let me know down below what you think. And maybe you don't care. Maybe you don't, it doesn't matter to you. But I want to know what I should do. I need some help deciding. So anyways, I hope everybody is having a great April 30th, and you have a great May. And whether you're doing Stitch Mania or not, the point is just to stitch, or if you've chosen to finish things or fully finish things or do whips, whatever you've chosen to do for May, there are no rules. And yeah, just enjoy cross stitch throughout May and on. That's all you have to do. Okay, everybody, have a great night and a great May 1st tomorrow. Bye.